I didn't rip it. I think I just... I don't think I ripped the pad. I think I just scraped it. Routine. I need to get the right one. That doesn't... that BIOS chip thing doesn't fit. Test. Are we here yet? Are we there yet? Let's see. Okay, I have you. Let's get a schematic on the screen. Hey, it looks like it works. We're live. Uh-oh. This is what happens when you buy a monitor from Seiki instead of a real brand. It just switched to 1920 by 1200 right as I started the stream. It just does that from time to time. You piece of shit. Come on. Give me 4K. Nope, still stuck at... Never buy a TV or a monitor from Seiki. You can do it. There we go. Back to 4K. Does this at home too. It drives me nuts. Okay. Gotta move all my windows back where I want them. You still have the Lenovo at home? No, I got my laptop back. No more Core Duo. That's not even a Core. All right, so today we're going to be working on an 820-4924 that looks terrible. And since I pulled the short straw today, not only do I get to sit in this chair, but I get to use the Weller. The short straw. This doesn't even reach the desk. I look a full foot shorter than you. Seiki. You said Seiki was good. That was before it started randomly turning to 1920 by 1200. I rescind my endorsement. Alright. So, first thing we're going to do is plug it in and see what we get when we plug it in. Which is why I really love this new system where I can do this, and you can see exactly how much power it takes once I plug it in. So I'm going to plug it in, as the Glade commercial would say. And where's that program? There we go. So we can turn it on. And over here, it looks like it's taking at 18.5 volts, which is standard charger voltage. We're drawing 0.26 amps. That's an interesting one. So 0.02 is usually missing PM Sleep S4L. 0.09 amps is usually up to an SO rail. We've got all the below rails, but one of the SO rails is missing. Something funky in the Allsys power good circuit. Usually this 0.2 means it's turning on, but the CPU is dead, so it's not using any power, or there's a short to ground somewhere. So first thing to do is see if we have anything like CPU vCore. We're just going to put the meter on here, and let's check some of the main rails. So let's put the screen up. I'm probably going to stand because fuck if I'm sitting on this chair. It doesn't reach since we got the higher desk, so I really have to buy more chairs. Okay, so we're going to... God bless you, Paul. Wait, that's not fair.
I have a low desk.
You have a low desk, but you shouldn't have a low chair. Look, by the way, look at how, if you want to see how masculine and manly Paul is, take a look at what he uses to cure his solder paste. Check this out. We're going to be putting this on the site soon. It's the Toxic Masculinity Special. Eh? Wonder what UV light looks like in the camera. Yes, that is an SSD that we just fixed to get the data off of it that we're curing with the UV solder paste. But we're going to be selling these. This is the Toxic Masculinity Solder Mask Curer. It doesn't just Huzzah! I have a chair again. Remind me to get you a real chair. Oh. So, let's take a look through the power rails. Owner draws the short straw. Yeah. So, drawing 0.2 amps, 200 milliamps. We have a charger light, so we know PP3V42 is present. What are you UVing for? Paul, what are you UVing for?
Solder mask over the logic gate that I replaced.
Oh, but why are you putting solder mask over it?
It had, where it exploded, it welded to the trace and took off all the conformal coating off.
Oh. So you're doing that to be professional? What were you in the military or something? So that's your answer, B and C. Whatever happened to Milan? Greener pastures. Greener pastures. So. Alright, so where's the power rails page here? But, how long do you have to put that UV solder mask in there for?
One cycle of the light was not long enough, so I just did 2, and I'm going to see if it's hard yet.
Oh.
Because that doesn't just stay on, it's only...
So first rail over here is PP bus G3 hot. Now I gotta find the board, which is hiding.
Wait, we have a bunch of those, right? Yeah, there's a whole box. Yeah. This one had a broken mold in it, so ours. Are they going to be for sale, or...? Yeah.
Of course.
Nice.
Absolutely. That's the toxic masculinity UV cure.
Can you put your hand in there and see what happens?
Don't put your head in it.
That's what all girls do all day long.
Yeah, and look at what it.
Get their nails done, sit there. That's funny.
Yeah, but look what happens
That's
to.
why a 25-year-old girl has 80-year-old.
I was just gonna say that's why they look like 80-year-old grandma hands. There you go.
Not good. This is Chris. Don't be formal with me. Fire him. We don't need that type of attitude in this office, says Chris Long. He's UVing the SSD solder to have the solder mask be like factory. What the hell?
You wanna risk it, Paul? I wouldn't. I mean, well, now that we know it works, I'm not gonna get the SSD itself. I'm not installing it.
Okay. So where's PP Bus G3 hot? I'm not fucking around. PP Bus G3 hot.
I don't think it's stable.
It's down here, right? F7140.
I'll use it as one of my startup. Yeah, we can do that. I trust my work.
By the way, if you go to the store website located below, for today only until 12 midnight, if you use the coupon code WORKS, you get 7% off. So make sure to check out store.rossmangroup.com to get your 7% off. Okay, so let's put the range to something usable on the meter. And measure. Please check if I am present. I gotta get speakers back on my computer again, so I can hear those alerts. You'll have to remind me in chat when they show up if I miss them. So it looks like we get 0.3 volts. 0.3 volts, that's no good. So now we're going to turn the power off. Fuck, I actually have to do it from the software here. Screw it, I'm just going to unplug it. And we're going to see if we have a short to ground there. Let's see if we have a short to ground there. I believe we may. It was 5% yesterday and it was one time only. Exactly, the 5% off was one time only. Just like the 7% one is also one time off. 0.4 ohms to ground. How do you fix a board that only has one working RAM slot? You max out the working RAM slot and never fuck with the other one again. Did you see my tweet about sound switch? I think so, maybe. So it looks like we do have a short to ground. So the first thing that I would want to do at this point is figure out where that is located. So if we go down here, this circuit creates PP bus G3 hot. Now, if I have a short circuit here, it could be on the side that creates PP bus G3 hot, or it could be on the system side. So removing the fuse kind of lets us know who's at fault, the system or the chip. And it's always important to figure out who's at fault, now isn't it? Does your store ship worldwide? Yes, and we actually fixed a couple of things in the shipping system that were funky, that were causing the rates to be either too low 1% of the time or too high like 90% of the time. So if you thought the international shipping rates were silly before, check back and you may notice it's a tiny bit more reasonable. Like this haircut in my neck shaving. Much better. Much more reasonable. So let's go over the 17-inch MacBook Pro fail too frequently. Yes, the 2009 version has the C7771 problem. The 2010 version works. 2011 version has the GPU problem, which is junk. So let's remove F7140 over here and see which side the short is on. Now, before I do that, I just want to take a guess. So if I look at U7100, which is responsible for creating that circuit, that's going to be over here. Let's get an idea of whether we think that this is the problem. If we look at that area, it's a kind of nice looking area. I don't see anything wrong with this. I think, okay, there's a little piece of carpet beetle lint over there, but we can take that off with a set of tweezers if I can find my set of tweezers. Here, tweezers.
Right next to you.
Oh, right next to me. It's a good thing one of us has a brain in this office. It's definitely not me. So let's see. Do you think that that piece of dick lint over there is responsible? Plug it in. And nope, still same amp reading. So it's probably not that. It's probably going to be something else. So I'm going to waste my time and remove that fuse that most likely is not. I'm going to waste my time and remove this fuse even though I know that the short is on the system side, which would be much more difficult to find. That's BS. We delete BS. All these blown Macs make me happy. I have a ThinkPad. ThinkPad. The superior laptop. CPU MOSFET, here we come. Chris Long, I used to like you. I used to read your comments and feel joy. Remember those days where... Before you were BNC Connection LLC, we used to be friends. Go Weller. Come on, I know you can melt solder. I know you have it in you. Oh, we're already turned up to 11. Let's turn up the air then. Come on, Weller, you can knock this off the board. I know it. I know you got it in you. You got it in you, bro. Yes! Ah, shit. Who the hell knows where that went? Ah, there we go. Alright, so is this... Now I know why the Weller doesn't have an auto turn off circuit, because when it takes that long to heat up, you don't want to have to turn it off. A total waste. Where can I get that multimeter that's connected to your PC? I got a link below. It's a B&K Precision 390A. There should be a link in the video description, unless I screwed up and forgot to include it. It's a little expensive. I bought the $40 one that I thought would be good, but that kept dying, so I got rid of it. Alright, so it looks like pin 1 is going to be the side that creates PP Bus G3 hot, which of course, 113 ohms, that's a little on the low side. And then system side is 0.5 volts. So they are both actually on the low side. So one thing I'm curious about is if I plug the charger in, will it create 12.56 volts? and it appears that it's perfectly capable of producing 12.6 volts when not attached to the system. So now, we're going to attach a volt from the power supply over to the system. I'm jealous that Jason has nicer wires than I do. Banana Club to clip? Hello. Zik. He won't mind if I take this for a second, will he? We're all brass here. Okay. So, now we have to readjust the power supply because we don't want to send 18 volts to PP Bus G3 hot. That's no good. We'll start at something a little bit more reasonable, like half a volt. Can you put the microscope on the right? Sure, in a moment. Okay, we're going to clip the ground to the board. Let's just turn this power supply off. MacBooks make you bitter and pessimistic, says BNC. Tell me about it. Okay, first we're going to change that over to 1 volt. And turn output off for now. Let's grab a wire. The one thing that sucks about moving everything around and cleaning up is finding stuff after the fact. Water. You have a banana plug? Ooh. Cool.
Just one?
Oh, yeah, just one. Louis, where's the quick? On that desk. Jason gets the quick, I get the shit. Oh, that's already made. Yeah, how do you get this to... I'm a dumb.
No, this is solid wire, and you don't want solid wire. It's
Let's-
stranded. It's more flexible.
Definitely want more flexible. All right.
Do you need a ground cell?
No, I stole Jason's. Just don't tell him. Okay. So let's put maybe 0.5 volts through there. Looks... We're drawing 3 amps at 0.5 volts. That doesn't sound right. I'm going to send you a nice Iowa unit for Christmas, says Chris Long. What did I do to deserve that? Can that possibly be correct? Let's see, is this... Yeah, that does seem correct. The banana plug making. You use the banana plug for ground? I mean, do you use the clip, the alligator clip for ground, or solder it?
I solder them.
Jason will be mad if I solder his alligator clip.
Amps. Almost 4 amps.
Let's see. What if I just touch the alligator clip to ground?
You looking for a short?
Yeah.
Here.
What's alcohol?
Yeah.
All right.
Amps and a half a volt.
I think the alligator clip is what's adding a little bit of resistance.
Not that. I shouldn't have.
All right. So look. So when it's clipped, it's drawing 3.6 amps on PP Bus G3 hot. Now these solder wire when testing. You can use a multimeter probe, croc, clip to ground, and the red probe to the point you want to make contact with. But yeah, but then I don't have hands to move the board around, or when I want to flip it, that would drive me nuts. I need to be able to flip it and move it around and all that good stuff, so I could find it.
Want the solder wire?
Let's see. So 3.7 amps at 0.5 volts. But if I touch it directly, yeah, 3.2, 3.3. So it's not adding that much resistance.
Want that?
That's a banana?
Yeah.
Pre-made?
Yeah.
Oh, brr. All right, I'll take that one instead. Thank you. Oh, why am I I'm giving you back Jason's thing. That's no good. 12 volts, Captain. That's not 12 volts, Chris. We're not crazy around here. Hey, I guess some of us are crazy, actually putting conformal coating on repairs. Next, we're going to be charging $99. All right, so a soldered connection is only drawing 2.8 amps, so we were actually losing a bit with that clip. We were losing quite a bit with the clip. So Paul got me this thing, and there's no camera above the desk, but I plan on fixing that other one soon, so you'll be able to see the board in real time as I squirt the alcohol. We're going to squirt this around and try to see what gets warm. Let's take a look. I want to get an overhead cam that kind of hangs from the wall. That's the next project. Next project in the bin. Is your door still fixed with MacBooks? Yes. So on this side, nothing gets warm at all. I wonder what occurs on the flip side by the CPU MOSFETs that Chris Long is trolling me with. I wonder if it's a CPU MOSFET. I don't see anything. All right, let's try a little bit, teeny tiny bit more. No, nothing to see there, folks. Thunderbolt area? No. No. Let's see what the other side's looking like since we upped it to a volt. This is as clean as it gets. All right. That's too much of a short for this power supply to put out more than 1 volt. So sad. If only we had a big power supply that didn't care about things like current limiting. Anything over here? This area doesn't look good at all. What's that little hole? What's up with that? Ooh. I can fry it with yours?
Yes.
All right, we're about to up the ante here. First thing we're going to do is do a little bit of digging.
How many volts you want?
1.5.
1.5?
I think 1.5 is a safe place. This liquid is alcohol. You should get a FLIR. No, FLIR sucks. Jessa has a very nice video on why FLIR cams are garbage for short detection. She did a nice long video on it, which I completely agree with. It's fucking useless for short detection. Alright, so we're going to use a different power supply now. Just a little bit more serious. So is that 1.5?
Yep.
Is it on yet?
Yes. And you're on there too.
Holy.
4.7.
You fucking
4.8.
kidding me? Alright. 1.5 volts should not do that. I think that's an internal board short. Let's see. I really need to get an overhead camera for this. But there's nothing to see. Other side.
It's got to be making heat somewhere.
5 amps at 1.5 volts is unheard of. Wait a second. Was that warm? I actually couldn't tell if that was freezing alcohol or burning board. What happened to the HPPSU? Paul has that. Now I have this little circuit specialist thing. Well, what's the prescription? More. What the?
You want to turn off the output? You have that switch there. 8 amps and 2.5 volts.
That's really just.
It's got to be small.
Nothing? Really? Really? Okay, let's... What the hell are you? Get off. Fuck you. Off you go. What about you two? Any different... Any... Oh, damn. Still drawing.
8 amps.
That's not on that rail, but that got to go anyway. I think a bit of Disaronno will help you, Lewis. No. Just blame BIOS. What do I look like? Someone on Chipmasters to you? This has got to be a solder blob somewhere that I'm missing. This already went to the ultrasonic, which is probably dumb. If I hadn't done that, I'd be seeing the original corrosion. But this was disgusting enough to warrant that. Really. There's no way in hell that what I just set it to is not visible. Look. Oh.
Face it.
Huh?
Oh wait, CPU?
No. Does that look
Yeah,
like...
CPU?
No, it's not that at all. That's just the material. Do you think that amperage that I would be able to put my finger there?
No. Ow. Underneath that.
Seriously?
Yep.
So it was covered under the sticker. So the liquid wouldn't... Okay. Now, what do you think that what's under that sticker looks like now? Trying to find a short using 8 amps.
I think that's a
3 volts at 10 amps right now.
So whatever's under this sticker...
do we have to like daisy chain our power supply? So
That little circuit specialist one topped out at a volt and said, I cave. Wait, so which part of the tape was it? This thing over here?
I couldn't tell. I just felt myself get burnt there.
Whoa! You fucking kidding me? Paul!
Is that another
Look at the short! Another one! Is this the same machine? Dude, look at that. We found it. Wait, do you think that was it, or do you think he died when we put
You think we killed him?
is it possible that we did that? No.
He can't be taking 10 amps.
He's not taking 10 amps. No way in hell.
He's still covered in alcohol. He would be dried out.
Really? If
R.I.P.
Is it warm there? Is that it? You're gonna drown him? Really? Really? He's gotten 30 watts. He was stuck inside of a Mac, and you're gonna.
What were you guys doing?
Look at the short. We have this short is drawing 8 amps, and we found it. Look at him.
It's another one of the same worms from yesterday.
Look, is this? Check.
He's inside?
Yeah, but they're gonna start coming all over the store now at this rate.
Oh, that's nasty.
I know.
Oh, we need some ortho.
Can you poke it?
You want me to poke it?
Yeah. Why are you guys so mean with these bugs?
How is it me that's being mean to the bug?
I mean, he looks like he's
Oh, we let the other one go.
kind of fried.
We let the other one go. It's not my fault that he decided to hide in between a short. Anyway, so what do I do with him? Should I put him between the PP Bus G3 hot and ground? I mean, he's already dead. It's oh, this is fucking. This is nasty in a microscope.
Imagine if this were like an alien fucking parasite or some shit.
All right, so is the shark? No, it's still drawing.
No, it's the capacitor above that, the little one. The flat one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Have you seen aliens?
I haven't seen all of them. I've seen bits and pieces of all of them.
What? None of these seem to be burning me yet.
Oh, it's that one right there. Right on the line.
Where? Point on the screen?
Right on that mark.
This?
Yeah, you can see that it's
Wait, this one?
yeah. See right where it goes away on that mark? Right on that 0.
I don't get how it's not burning me though. I mean, that's 30 watts.
I can feel it. You don't feel it there? Or are you feeling it on the inductor?
Hey, turn it off.
Just this FLIR cam.
Send it to Jessa, somebody says. So you vote the cap and not the MOSFET.
That's what I vote.
It's interesting because the MOSFET wasn't getting warm at all. But the MOSFET is what felt warmer.
I vote that flat cap.
Alright, so where is... I need a shield. There we go. To cover the CPU that's most likely dead. And... Ew, there's a little piece of the bug still there and I'm burning him.
Doing a video? Yes. Live right now.
There's a please, bro.
Jason fucked it up. He took he flipped super fast to the Verge.
Let's get the...
That's savable.
What's up, Sonny?
So only board is $1 the past 2 weeks. No?
Damn it, Paul. You win the bet.
Oh, no, it's off.
Oh, it's off? Never mind. You lose the bet. Alright. Still drawing. Alright.
Jason did that.
Okay, so it's not the flat cap.
So,
There's gonna be some wires.
okay. Are we here? Are you? You have to fix it right now. It doesn't seem right. I think the wall wire is right there. Is it a plug?
This looks okay.
Or something like.
MOSFETs. It's interesting though. It had to have been a bottom MOSFET that was shorted because if it was a top MOSFET, the CPU would have been warm at 0.5 volts. Interesting. All right, let's see if the bug killed the CPU. No longer drawing. It's interesting that this barely got hot even at that amount of... Wow. That's just impressive. So Chris Long was correct.
Right from the beginning.
Right? Yeah, but I don't think Chris Long he didn't make a real guess. He just guessed the worst thing because he knew that was going to be what makes it unfixable. He didn't guess that out of like some sort of academic, intellectual hoo-ha. That was pure, I want Lewis's board to not be fixable. Fuck Lewis and his business. I want you to be poor. That's what Chris wants me to starve. Ah, stop hitting the screw hole, dumbass. Ah. How's business, Sonny?
Well, we'll see if I. We'll see about this boy. I'm hurting. There's my little spot right here. Fucking Jason.
What?
He flicked the capacitor off. Now that hole is catching a fire. I got another hole on fire.
How was flicking a capacitor off causing it to go on fire? Jessa approved wicking, says Andrew Harmon.
And you guys need a humidifier. Dry. Smell it. Where do I get one of those Apple air filters for cheap?
When you find one, tell me.
Make one. Bucket.
Sonny, are you good at Street Fighter?
Yeah.
You want to play a game after if this board works?
I haven't played in a long, long time.
Neither have I. No, I got an Xbox. I got an Xbox controller so I can play Street Fighter on here.
Which Street Fighter?
I got Street Fighter 4. It's old, but still.
Oh. Okay. You didn't get the Super Nintendo?
No.
Yeah, some second get the piece.
All right, let's steal some MOSFETs, and after this is done, some Street Fighter.
Why do you have like 8 HDMI going into your
Can you pick that power supply off?
off?
Yeah.
It is off.
Okay, now once I got the last one, I'll flow the rest into place. Don't want to use too much heat there. Says doesn't want to use too much heat after sending 30,000 volts to the PP Best G3 hot circuit. Good job, idiot. Alright. Come on. Get rid of the excess.
It's always when there's no business, it's always crazy.
Why don't you just send all the crazy customers across the street, Sonny?
Well, because you send all the crazy customers to me.
Yeah, and then you're supposed to send them across the street to you know who.
They're already pissed.
It completes the cycle.
They're already pissed. Because like they've been like jerked off for like 2 stores.
Yeah, once you've been referred to a different store at least more than 2 times, you should realize it's probably because you're being a douchebag. If they don't figure it out by then.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Thanks, Paul. Paul sends iPhone repairs. Sends
Oh.
iPhone repairs.
I keep iPhone repairs. I just send you the... You know what.
Yeah. I got a laser cutter and I need a fucking air filter. Any recommendations?
If I was to walk by your shop and stare, would you kick me out? Are you really Chris Long, or are you just using Chris Long's icon? Because I don't think that's...
I would suck that out of the shop. I won't even try to flip that.
No?
Yeah, just send it outside.
I'll be back.
Yeah, the only reason this is a filter is because it's inside. It would make more sense to send all this stuff outside.
Yeah. Especially if he has a laser cutter, that stuff. Yeah, I don't want even that filter. Just send it out.
What about the 4 caps pulled off earlier? What's up, Rage Machine? What is up, Rage Machine? Okay. What about them caps from before? What about them? Alright. What about them? Is Sonny the new owner of L2 Computing? Not that I know. So this area was corroded to hell, which means the SMC probably will have to get reflowed. Great. Good chance the CPU is dead. Good chance the area that powers the CPU is since that's all corroded, the CPU is dead. I can't wait till technology gets good enough that once the computer has like the machine video detection for flux, that it makes a link to it. Like, what is this? Flux. That's gonna be cool. Okay, you know what? Those capacitors probably should. Yeah. Do I even really want to bother soldering something to that? You son of a... Alright, let's grab another. Bam. Alright, I think this... Thank you for this. Hmm?
I think this microscope power with that.
Do you think it died?
Yeah.
Oh. No picture?
No picture. And this light just keeps blinking.
Oh shit. Okay. Let's plug it in to the regular... What?
I just punched it and it worked.
You punched it? Oh, there's a cable on the inside that probably came loose. That happens with mine too.
How did it?
Yeah. It's a very crappy flex cable. Or you can punch it, whatever works easier for you. Alright, 56. Okay, looks like we're drawing nothing. One moment, bro. We're gonna plug in the MagSafe to prompt it to boot.
Here's Sonny's burning hole.
Let's see. You said... is that output thing plugged? I didn't plug it. That's this cable, right?
Yeah.
Where is that plugged into?
Is it plugged in? Nope. Let's
Sonny says you caused this to his board. Let's see. Can you show the hole? Sonny says you did that. Is that true, Jason?
Where?
This.
Oh yeah, I told him to remove it.
Oh, you told him to remove it. Yeah, that's Thunderbolt.
Yeah,
Wait, so why didn't he remove it?
he did. We did it with tweezers.
Oh, what's my monitor do?
What happened to your monitor?
My monitor's being a Siki again.
We're having technical difficulties today.
Technical difficulties indeed. Yeah, I'm back to 1920 by 1200. Piece of shit. What's that?
That's the Sunny's hole.
So, you gonna scrape out Thunderbolt?
I guess so. I'm gonna scrape out this trace.
That's a difficult one. That one carries, I think, 17 or 19 volts. This is a different board. If you want your boards to look like this, you can buy your chips at microsolderingsupply.com. I think that T29 boost circuit came from Micro Soldering Supply. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna show you Paul trying to dig out that trace while I try to fix my fucking television, which is not. Jesus, what did he do? Mike Mixture says he tried to do actual work with an apple. Burn, my friend, burn. Hmm? Smoking? There's that transistor that's hidden under all the crap is what sends voltage to the Thunderbolt circuit. What happens if you flick that off?
Oh, it's gotta come off.
Piece of shit. This TV is being a Siki.
We just made everything look nice.
The appendix has been removed. I guess that's the ground cleaning rather than the treatment.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, this has gotta be a ground plane, but it was shorted too.
So you scraped it out?
Yep. So it should not burn now.
Did you have it plugged into the power supply when it was burning, or just MagSafe?
Maxi.
Damn.
So that's not burning, but I still get no green light.
Well, the SMC is going to be covered in alcohol by now. I wonder if that would do it.
Well, no, I didn't have green light to begin with.
What are you drawing?
It's up there. That's
Oh.
not that. But PP through P42 was present.
PP bus G3 hot is 12.2 or 12.6?
Milk.
So SMC is off. SMC reset present?
I don't have schematics on this. SMC reset and all. Wait, somebody tell me where SMC reset on is. That one I'm lost.
What?
SMC reset out.
Oh, you-
Find it.
Can you make it to the microscope still shows here, but the computer displays in the TV?
Oh, my computer is on here?
Yeah. It's gonna be that little chip to the right of the SMC.
This one?
I like the 10-second delay between switching.
I'm at 1900 by 1200 now.
There we go. I can do a Brady Bunch camera. This is my board. And the upper left, I guess, is invisible. Alright, so I gotta put my fuse back on. I'm sure that fuse is going to be right where I left it on the table. And if you believe that, I have a bridge to sell you. Let's find a fuse. Is your Seiki doing what my Seiki does?
Yes. I do the same thing you do.
I hate Seiki for that. At what point do you just call time until customer mainboard is dead? Once I'm tired of working on it, honestly. That's a dirty fuse. I'd find a different fuse if I had any confidence that this board actually had a chance of working again. SMC has corrosion under it. Is the data line shorted? Check R5280, R5281. Alright, we're going to see what mine uses in just a moment. $18.5 volts. Turn it on. 0.022 amps. Yeah. That's right, you dead CPU. You missing PM sleep S4L, you piece of... Alright, so we had some other So you can see the circuit that powers the CPU is located over here. This does not give me confidence that the circuit that powers my CPU, ahem, big hole on the board, corrosion. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Chris Long jinxing.
Chris Long mentioned it in literally the beginning of the stream. Before I showed a picture of the fucking board, he said dead CPU MOSFETs and such. Yeah. All right. So, what are the chances my RTC voltage is missing? It looks like RTC voltage is 3.3. And that capacitor... Really? That capacitor just ripped right off. That's interesting. So the clock chip area clearly had some corrosion. Oh, that's lame. We had a bunch of corrosion up around here. That's done. Well, Chris Long called it. Steph32 says, why did Paul leave the military? That's...
Just my time. It wasn't a career.
It was not a career, says Paul. Regiman says, I would have lost interest in that board right at the time that I was drilling layers out of it. Game capture.
Data lines, how far away from ground should they be? I got 10 ohms and 15 ohms on the two data lines.
I mean diode mode. On the pin 2 of R5280 and R5281. On pin 2?
Yes.
So is the ISL look disgusting? That's supposed to be 0.448.
0.009.
Yeah, that's not good. Something's
The
bro.
ISL looks fine.
So it's the ISL, the SMC, or the battery indicator board?
Battery's not in the circuit. ISL looks fine. I'm betting it's the SMC.
All right.
You still broadcasting?
Yep.
Rehot SMC or replace SMC?
I would rehot SMC, bro.
Rehot SMC, bro?
Actually, no. If it's shorted, I would remove the ISL first to see if that's it. Can you play the stream on your machine?
Yes.
I want to see if this is actually working. Oh, you have an ad.
Yeah, I didn't install an
Kind
app
of.
yet. Yes, it's windowed.
All right. All right, so first things first, remove the ISL 6259 because the ISL 6259 attaches to the SMC, and that's going to be causing this.
Rehot ISO.
Not rehot, remove. No amount of rehotting, bro, will fix it. Jason, you want to play around?
Yeah, when the splash finish is ready.
Ah, shit. Ah, crap, almost had a perfect one. Ah.
.005. .009. SMC.
Are you guys communists? No, we are not. Oh, shit, I suck. They really make this game easy. I mean, I shouldn't be winning. It's been a long time. All right, so what do you have, Paul, on pin 2 now that you've removed the ISL?
Still the same diode mode readings.
So now it's either the battery indicator or the has corrosion in it or the SMC.
But the battery indicator's not on.
But I mean, the connector could have corrosion in it.
Connector looks beautiful.
So you know what it is then.
Rehot SMC, bro.
Not rehot.
I gotta remove it?
Oh yeah.
Maybe we have one.
I ordered some.
For 3115?
Yeah.
Where are they?
Oh wait, maybe I didn't. Maybe they're in those bags. I think some of them are in those bags. I would go for it. It's dead anyway. I don't like unrealistic body images in video games. Said nobody ever about Ryu or Abel in Street Fighter. Look at those guys. What do I have to do to look like that?
Steroids.
That's unrealistic body images in video games. Rah. I'm gonna. Seriously? He's just standing there. Oh. No. Come on. Ah, I suck. I don't know any of my specials. Mace Valor says, spoke with an iCracked rep total scam. Why do you think it's a total scam? You tell me. Ah, I suck. I gotta get. Yeah, there we go. I wish I could attach a PlayStation 2 controller to this. That would be cool. That's the last.
Use a PS2 controller USB.
Really?
Yeah, you just can't use it wireless unless you do a whole bunch of hacking.
That's fine. I'm used to it. I'm not used to this one. But I'd still suck, probably. Oh, I got my ass kicked by the fucking machine. That's embarrassing. That is fucking embarrassing. Damn it. I thought that was a Hadouken. There we go. Got owned.
Why are you suspecting SMC?
Because yeah, it's either the ISL, the SMC, the battery, or the battery indicator connector, and we know.
Suspect having one, I mean.
Oh yeah, one of those thing. One of those. Ah, not again. Damn it! I suck. I got to get more practice. I got to spend more time practicing. I keep trying to do a move and I fail. There we go. Let's see if I can get used to the joystick. The D-pad on the Amazon Basics controller is not... Damn, he caught me in midair. Wait, my triple combo move does that little damage? Really? Really? You fucking piece of... I want to kill you for this. I want to see a video about fixing boards. I tried to fix a board and had a dead CPU. So now... What are his specials, actually? Command list. Say.
Are you streaming this?
Yeah. Ah, so he has all those... he has those... the different uppercuts. Yeah, so he's got the knee uppercut shit. Ah, there we go. That's cheap as hell. Does this lady have a muffin top? Why is... Shit. Guess Anita Sarkeesian got her way. I think that lady has a muffin top. Or is that just bad rendering? Or is that my Siki stretching it out because it's not doing the right resolution?
That game was probably made for 4x3.
Yeah. If the game was made for 4x3 and it's 16:9, that would explain the muffin top. So what is... Oh, you're... What? What? My combo got wasted. Saget, you piece of That is horseshit. That is hickey fucking horseshit. Hick. Dude, to lose to the machine is pathetic. To even get close to losing to the machine is pathetic.
Did you say he has no patience for cheaters?
Whoa.
Let's play racing. Let's go.
Let's go. You wanna?
Yeah, fuck that. Let's go.
All right.
Beef is on.
Let's go. Okay, yeah, hit start before.
Alright, give me a second. Let me just.
Wait, so now that you have the SMC off, do you get, what do you get?
Oh, you know, I should do that, shouldn't I?
Did you take it off?
Yes.
Oh, you're reballing the other one in advance. What if it's inside the board or something? Here, grab a controller.
Alright, let me just. Do that.
I'll finish this battle while he's... After this, it's Steve versus me. Or Steve.
0.06.09.
Are you measuring the right point? Let's see. Where?
These two resistors, the side closer to the
Yeah.
connector.
And you
I'm
remove the ISL and the SMC.
I'm actually measuring it on the connector because it goes right there.
Okay, that's fucked. On diode mode for that is supposed to be 0.44 something.
Here, this is the top resistor, 0.006,
Uh-huh.
and the bottom resistor, 0.009.
Look at everywhere that goes on the board view.
Not many.
Somewhere that goes, so that's... You may have to remove the connect.
This connector, that connector, ISL, and the SMC, that's it.
Oh shit, I got... He shorted my SMC data line of ground. That was close. Mace Valor says, I cracked overprices the toolkits and equipment as a revenue stream rather than building a profitable platform. Yeah, it's not. That's because it's not a profitable platform. You can't charge them amount of money that customers will be happy paying while paying people a rate that is not totally garbage while making money yourself unless, yeah, somebody in that situation is going to have to get bent over a little bit.
Since those components are off the board, can I put power to this? Can I remove those two resistors and just put power to that line?
You want to put 3.4 volts in?
Straight to that line.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious if it's the connector. How does that connector look?
The connectors look beautiful. They look like nothing's ever touched.
Yeah, so 3.4 volts. Put 3.4 volts into the data line then, see what gets warm. I wonder if it's an internal board. I've never seen that before. Something seems funky there. Fuck you, Dalsim.
Can I have my wires?
Oh. Yeah. I think Steve escaped out the window because he doesn't want to lose in Street Fighter. Hadouken, motherfucker. Or Tiger. However the hell that guy says it. Okay, Sagat specials are the specials in this game compared to Street Fighter Alpha 3 are shit. They're very easily blocked, and a lot of the time they do no damage. Like how I just blocked Dalsim's one. What the? Let me just kick. Yeah, grab and hit start. Let's go. Joe Blank says hi, Steve.
Who?
Joe Blank says hi, Steve.
Hey.
All right, you hit start.
Yeah.
Hey.
This is how we're gonna decide who buys
Uh, New has entered the ring. Yeah, this is a great way to decide.
Ken, where's Ryu? There you go. There's no handicap that you have to set, right?
No. That's such a
You
douchebag.
look like
But
you fireballed me.
you knocked me out. I gotta be on the other side. I suck at doing specials on this side. Bro. It's the best out of two.
Oh. BRB.
You have to do work? AFK. All right, back to repair. So, what do we have? We're gonna be back. Technically, Paul, since the SMC is off and the ISL is off, you could send 20 volts to that if
Well,
you.
I would have to remove those two resistors because it's going back into the rest of the machine, right?
Point taken. Okay. Yes, remove.
Let's try the 3 volts first.
But what's the fun in that?
It is Sunny's board.
It is Sonny's board after all.
Half an amp.
Half an amp.
Half.
Well, that's like a watt and a half. It's 1.7 watts or so. I think it may be by the FireWire chip.
That-
What do you see? Oh, it's by the hole. So you got to dig that out.
Yep.
Is that near the?
It's the carbon in the
Yeah,
front
yeah,
left.
because it's taking a trip from there all the way up there, through that. But how much else is going to be fucked inside of here, though? I mean, if SMC data lines have stuff on them, yeah, are shorted through the hole for Thunderbolt. Imagine what else is. See, you have a lot of scraping left to do, I imagine. Somebody remembers the repair you did last week where you filleted traces on the board to bypass a short and called it a work of art.
Should have saw when it was done. Beautiful. Brought a tear to the eye.
So you went from drawing 3.4 to now 0.4 amps to 1.4 amps.
But now I have no heat.
Hmm?
Now I have no heat there. Oh yeah, I do.
I have no faith in this. Hey, it looks like you made it to something.
0.1 amp now. Yeah. You don't happen to know which ones are ME region 9.5 and ME region 10, do you?
No. You're using the Intel FIT tool? Oh, I thought you were making your own ME region.
Oh, no, I'm just copying the pre-made ones from here. Putting the wrong... Are you muted?
Paul Daniel says, imagine all the people who applied but didn't get the job feeling envious that they're not the one that gets to dig this out.
Guess what? It's gone.
You fixed it? Bam! Now you got to do is put the SMC back on, reball it, which was not the problem to begin with.
Should I use theirs? The one that was on here?
Uh,
I'll try.
I don't-
I'll put it back.
I don't think that was it. I don't think that was the issue. I think it was because a short to ground is the opposite of getting 16 volts. Now, yeah, it's hard to say. I wonder if their SMC did get 12 volts to the SMC data line.
Well, what is right here? This is 16 volts?
That's the input to the Thunderbolt chip, so that's a 12 volts in, I think 16 or 19 out. That's why it always violently explodes. Well, I'm also wondering if now that you've dug that out, is there no path between the SMC and the battery?
I can check that.
This just keeps getting worse looking and worse looking.
Okay.
Look at all that digging. I have a remote for that. Do you know where it is?
Somewhere over here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I just have to hang that so that you can use the remote.
It should work like that. Looks like it's running wire to the SMC time.
Really? Do you want to run a... So he has to run a wire underneath the SMC to the battery for Sunny. Make him stop.
Yeah. Yeah, about that.
Yeah, the SMC's disconnected from the line.
So you would have to run...
ISL's still there, but the SMC's gone.
is that an inner ball or an outer ball?
Outer.
Oh. So how much time do we want to waste on this for Sunny?
Done.
Done?
Yeah, they're both outer balls.
It's an outer ball.
I mean, alright.
You want to try it?
Ah, shit. If Paul wants to try it, why? Ah, shit.
They have to go all the way across the board, too.
Ah, shit.
Pop Tart McJelly says, I want to see it.
Ask the viewers if you should fix it.
Let's see. So, viewers, actually, somebody left a donation. I think that may be for Paul to fix it. Let's see what it said. Log in with user.
Make sure they know it's Sunny's board.
Yeah, this is not our board for our customer. This is for Sunny of Simple Mac. They say, hit it with your purse and send it. Do it now. Let's see what it's... Hello from Germany. Thank you for sharing knowledge. Fix an 820-2530 with your one-wire solution. Didn't put wireless connector properly back on. Repair noob. I've done that. Thanks for all the content and your thoughts. It's $5. Buy beer in the United States. It probably does if I go into a grocery store in the ghetto. That if we go into a bar here.
Oh, that's funny.
Where's the list? Please check if I am present. This
What kind of looks? Doesn't look too bad.
no, it's just this hole is the part of the hole. I wonder if I can find the trace in the layers of this hole and just go right from that.
board looks like it got a double dong while smoking. What does that mean?
I was going to try to find it in the hole, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah. I think you would have to attach it directly to R5280 and R5281.
Yeah.
That sounds hard.
Ooh, what if I found the traces and don't have to go and read the SMC?
Oh, go for it. Which is which?
I don't know. We'll find out.
This is patient abuse, says Jeff Fitzgerald. This is more surgery than board repair now. No. What do you mean?
This is definitely something Jesse would do.
This is something Jessa would do for $99.
I mean, to be fair, that's pretty much what we charge them.
Really?
I'm kidding,
Oh, look at that. You can see. How many layers in is that? The orange section.
You know, if those two lines are not these two data lines, then he cut something else, and this board is not going to work.
Yeah, do we. I think the chat just wants us to continue so we waste our time.
Wow, that's all.
Here's a question. If those aren't the SMC power traces, what are they, says Kyle?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
If it's not those two traces, then what's other stuff?
Probably something for Thunderbolt or Firewire. Whoops. Where is?
just a style board with a quick stop.
What are you doing?
Peeling all the layers until I find the traces, like a long screw damage.
Jesus. STS Telecom said that he keeps getting demonetized for talking about LSD and screw holes.
Gotta watch them screw holes. I am finding it amazing that when I stop moving, the alcohol continues to move and flow. You ever notice that?
Yeah. It's evaporating.
Off the blade. Pretty good. Okay, so I can fix those two traces. But I still want to find mine.
I think I pulled an easy one.
Yeah.
Copy transform. Copy transform. Hmm.
I am digging in a hole to find a spot.
So it looks like this one, whoops, scrat, has... I have my RTC voltage, but it's dead, and it's only drawing 0.001 amps. My PP bus is there, but it's stuck at 12.28. Perhaps because my my SMC reset is present. I wonder if my SMC is stuck low because of corrosion under it. Should re-hot, bro. Patrick says I took my MacBook Pro mid 14 to a shop to be cleaned for liquid damage. This is bad. This is a... Everything worked on it except the C key was sticky. The shop advised they thoroughly cleaned it, but upon cleaning, the backlight fuse blew. They said I would need a new board for $1,200. A couple of weeks later, took it to a different shop. Come to find the tech bent 3 prongs in the video connector. Oh yeah, that's a common one. I did a stream on that just the other day, actually. I think that was about a week ago. I said something like, "Don't fix boards like this," in all caps. Yeah, we actually had a couple of people that sent us stuff where the board got blown up, and I showed the picture of the LCD connector. The sad thing is that they were probably charging their customer after we build them. I mean, I'm going to build the store for it because, you know, fuck if it's my fault. The store's an idiot. But the sucky part is that the customer probably got billed at least twice when we build the store to fix the store's fuck up. I get what you're saying, Paul. How do I learn how to do this? You watch. Any suggestions of what I should start off with? The videos that I've uploaded. I would start off with that. By the way, have I mentioned that for today, we have a sale. If you go to store.rossmangroup.com and use coupon code WORKS, you get 7% off your order, ending at midnight. How's it going, Tarman? Getting very good flux in the UK is not so easy. Well, you could get 7% off of buying our flux today at store.rossmangroup.com using coupon code WORKS. Also should be cheaper shipping than it was previously. Angry Tomato says you should heat gun the board. That will fix it for sure. No.
Not bored, right?
Laptop King says Lewis looks different today. Slightly.
A Street Fighter.
You want to do a rematch?
In like 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Oh, the Americans. This close to saying something that would have got me in trouble. Hey, we got a green light now. And a fan spin. The one that I just replaced the SMC on has a fan spin. Look at that. Fan spin, green light from SMC. So now that we got a fan spin, that means that I'm allowed to play Street Fighter, right? So all this one needed was a rehot of SMC Bro. We weren't getting a green light. PP Bus G3 hot was 12.2 volts instead of 12.5, which meant that the communication with the SMC and the ISL wasn't happening. I mean, the communication with the SMC and the charger also wasn't happening since the SMC wasn't on. When the SMC is not on, PP Bus G3 hot will be 12.2 volts instead of 12.56 because the SMC needs to communicate with the ISL to get PP Bus G3 hot to 12.6. So I can easily tell if the SMC is not on by checking the voltages of the power rails that are controlled by the SMC. Street Fighter? No Street Fighter? That spinning fan, man. Oh, it's beautiful.
You stole my soda.
Well, T Rose is Street Fighter. Indeed. T, can you play Street Fighter? Hopefully you play better than I do. Let's see what Paul can do. Wait, so after all this is done, then you have to run the wire. So this isn't even close.
Nope.
Louis, would you accept me as your Padawan? What's a Padawan?
Learner.
Steve's not coming back. I think he knows that he's lost. Your hot air station sounds like a Tesla.
Yes.
And the lights don't blink at all with it. It's genuinely clean. I wonder if JBC does on-screen display via the USB.
It does have a USB. What is it for?
They have these things there where you can do a graph of your temperature over time so you can see when your employees were and were not working. Most of the features of the JBC just seem for people who are control freaks. I think employers that are control freaks.
Missing one ball. How did I miss one ball?
Did it combine with another ball?
Nope.
That cap should go. You may wonder why I'm not using a tweezer or something. If that area did get corrosion, a little bit of flux, a little bit of rehotting is exactly what I'd like for the stuff in that area. You never know. Someone says Tesla's a scam. I don't know. Somebody I know rode by in a Tesla one time. He just bought. I got in the car. It accelerates ridiculously fast. It's ridiculously fast. And it makes no noise. That's pretty cool. Now, it costing $89,000, whether or not that's worth it for you is up to you. But if you're one of those people where money is no object, that's pretty cool. Whether or not the car will actually work 3 to 5 years from now, whether it will be fixable, all that's, I guess, something that you figure out later. What do you think? Do you think Teslas are going to be like touch bar MacBooks for repairability?
For the most part, yeah. You'll be able to change light bulbs.
What makes Tesla suck for repair?
Well, everything's computer controlled. I mean,
Oh.
you should be able to do the brakes. But other than that, like the engine and everything, like, well, the motors, I think there are 4 motors on there, a motor on every wheel. And they're not going to be able to buy them off the shelf. No manufacturer's going to make those motors. You're going to have to go and get them from Tesla.
And will Tesla sell you a motor, or will Tesla rape you?
They'll rape you for the motor. You'll get a motor at the end of the deal. You ain't going to feel good about it.
What do they cost about? Do you know?
I don't know. I've never looked up. I don't even think they're on the market yet.
Lewis can move on to reballing Tesla ECUs in 5 years. Huh. I wonder if there would be a market to do this to Tesla crap in 5 years. I'd have to get a garage. We'll have to buy out the atomic wings. Yeah, there's no aftermarket repair, doesn't exist, says Leroy.
I don't even have to go underneath the SMC.
Hmm.
The vias are right out, just outside where the balls are.
Oh. Can you redo the exposure on the camera? You're invisible. There you go. That looks perfect. So you can just send the wire to that?
Right there, right there. SDA, SCL, right there.
Would you ever eat 120-day-old dry aged steak? No, that sounds disgusting. Did you see the guy who bought 2 smash Teslas, kept enough to build a working one, sold the unused spares, works out it cost him 9,000 total? No, but that sounds like an amazing deal. Wonder if there's a market for that. What do you think a used Tesla costs? Or goes for?
Smashed, probably not that much, but just plain old used, probably a lot.
Let's find smashed Teslas and rebuild them.
That's not fun. I've been in that industry, that's not fun.
What makes it not fun?
It's... what did I do? Ah! I'm off a row.
Did the balls melt?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. How melted? Oh. Ooh.
Start over.
This is so close, though.
You know, finding parts, sourcing parts, doing all that, you know, it's not fun.
But sourcing parts for Teslas is easy, right?
And bending panels back together, bending frames is not easy. We used to chain the car to a guardrail in our parking lot and drive it in the opposite direction than where it got hit and let the chain yank it out. Second time wicking it, not even an NC pad loss.
Not bad at all. Patience, patience, patience. Does the bathroom have its own air scrubber? It has a window. And it has a fan in the window.
Can I get a backlight fuse board after this?
A backlight fuse board?
Or just a JTAG?
Or a JTAG? How about this one? iPhone 4.
Oh god.
The iPhone.
That can't be the only thing wrong. That is a nice picture.
It's pretty.
Yo, Paul. Yep. Why do you think I should poke a hole in the fabric of the bag?
Hot summer not.
Okay.
That's gonna smell terrible.
Yeah. But that's the way to keep it from fraying later.
Paul used less flux this time, says ITC Extreme. Yeah, I don't think it was the flux that did it for him. Looks good.
Banana focus holder. What the fuck?
What just happened there? Paul? How did... Is that stencil bent?
No.
You sure?
Pretty.
Nothing bad ever happens on live stream. Paul Daniel says, make sure you show the balls your liberal arts degree to make them shrink back a bit.
Oh, you fuckers. Street Fighter?
You want to play?
I'll play a game.
All
I
right.
don't know how to play, but.
One sec. Must save product before it times out. And then upload files. One. Base. Inventory. Categories. Useful. New products.
Uptown rats are genetically distinct from downtown rats.
Says who?
Let's see. Fordham University.
Really? Well, what makes them different?
I haven't read that article yet,
Add game capture. Let's make sure it showed up. Who's who?
Is this like a new version?
Let's make sure it actually worked. One sec. There we go. Okay. You're the guy on the right.
Okay. What does right stick do?
I don't think it does anything.
Oh, okay. Next one's mine.
It's like down, down, left. Left is a fireball, and the opposite, right if you're on the other side of me. Down, left, and left, and then punch.
Hold on.
You never played Street Fighter?
No.
What year were you born again?
96.
Jesus Christ.
Down,
I was
down.
stealing quarters from the tip jar at the arcade in 1996.
Oh, alright. Wait, so down, left?
Wait, yeah, down,
Oh,
or if you're on the left side, down, right, and then punch.
okay.
Oh, you have to start. Yeah. All right, so choose someone. SMC Revolt?
SMC Revolve. Now ISL.
And what about the wires for the...
Yep, that's next. That's last. Well, actually, last is reconnecting those two broken traces, too. 'Cause they really can be for anything.
You want to see the commands?
No, I'm just gonna spam keys until we get there.
That's difficult to do on Street Fighter.
Oh, yeah.
Depends on the character you're playing. You can do it as Eamon Honda or Blanca, because they're cheap.
Yeah.
Eamon Honda and Blanca, you just have to hit the punch key over and over again and you win. That's what...
Do the triggers do anything?
This is punch, fierce kick, so like this is like shitty kick, stronger kick, and serious kick. But this... Yeah. What's up, Veneer?
I don't think the camera's on.
Camera's on me.
The camera's on Paul. Do you wanna play, Veneer?
No, thank you for your device.
Protecting her honor. Oh shit.
Damn. I'm getting my ass kicked.
You probably beat me at soccer. What is... Continue?
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, let's start.
Okay.
This isn't... I don't even think they're allowed to write start with the font
Yeah,
on this
I
because
know.
it's an Amazon controller. You know, it's $55 if you want to buy the Xbox One, 50 or 55. It's insanity.
What's the,
Should we be making bets, says T Rose. Well, who do you bet on? I think Jason is as good at Street Fighter as I am at soccer. Or racing. Look at that unrealistic body image.
I'm surprised the graphics actually The 21st century.
This I don't know how old this game is,
Yeah.
but it runs on my PC, so it has to be a really shitty old game. Just bitch slap me. What?
Hey. How you doing so fast? Are you just...
That's Gandhi, says Eximus. You guys should be playing Mario Kart. Nah.
Yeah.
I like Crash Team Racing more than Mario Kart. I know everybody says it was a ripoff of Mario Kart, but that and Crash Bash for the PlayStation 1. That's where it's at. Oh, Gandhi just got fucked.
Why are my fireballs so small?
This face is so sad. What games are you good at? We gotta make this even.
Oh, I don't want to play video games.
Veneer, you wanna play?
No, but
I'll play Vignera.
Veneer, you wanna play
do you have
Jason?
Mortal Kombat?
I don't, but I could probably find Mortal Kombat.
Whatever, I would play with you.
Mortal Kombat? Okay. Let's
Oh,
see. Is
wow.
that on Steam?
The phone just updated the Oreo randomly.
That is the lamest shit I've ever heard.
Wow, why is it? Why is it setting off the flash?
Did you just get hacked? What kind?
I don't know what that was.
That was the lamest music I've ever heard.
I think I might actually just have gotten hacked.
Right here.
Vignera, play me.
That guy in the red stuff is from Veneer's country. Here, hit start. That guy's from your country, Veneer.
Oh, yeah?
All right, pick somebody.
You want to sit?
That guy's from Russia. Wanna play this?
No, I'm good, dude.
Alright.
That's it.
Oh, you're playing as the girl?
Obviously.
Obviously.
Kick your butt.
Let's see. Bring it, Veneer.
Oh, I'm Chinese.
What?
People now.
Who is Saget from? Where is he from? He looks like such a fucking douchebag.
Look, she doesn't look like Chinese, but
Chun-Li's hot.
Alright, who wants
They've made look at her quads. Look at that.
to fight me Street Fighter?
Look, Chun-Li's quads are bigger than Saget's bicep. Like, they're bigger than his legs. Seriously.
You asshole.
Ooh, Vignera.
Whoever loses has to clean out the basement.
You're putting it on stream, right?
Oh. Yeah.
Alright, nice.
I don't play.
I want revenge.
Yeah. Nice.
I don't know the tricks yet.
Laughing at
Hey, do you want to see the moves, Veneer? Yeah. Command list.
I'm not
It's not
gonna
gonna
do
do
that, dude. I'm just gonna press everything.
You're just gonna. Oh my God! You play like such a. Cannot use.
Why you always do one thing?
Because you don't do anything. Okay, fine. I'll use something different. There you go.
Kick his butt.
actually, you should
Look at the thighs on Chun-Li.
Can you choose somebody else?
No,
You're
let
not
me play
positioned
those.
in-
Fine. You want to switch controllers?
Sit down. No. I got it.
Yeah. Steve's turn. Steve's turn.
My turn to lose.
How's the SMC coming along?
Wires are running.
This is really like a real slave house. Like, there's one person reballing an SMC 3 times while we all play a video game. This is. Yeah. Who are you gonna be? Chun-Li is all legs, says T-Rose. Indeed. Those are some beautiful quadriceps on Chun-Li. He looks like his chest got infected. You notice that?
Oh, look at this hot man.
Ryu or Saget?
This one.
You think Ryu's hotter than Saget? He's all face. Look.
Look at that ugly man.
What is he? He's like the Brad Pitt of Street Fighter. No, wait. Oh, I would kick his ass. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
No way.
Oh my god.
Crap, Steve was almost just about to win. You can't let this happen. Ah! Wait, there's still another round. That's, yeah, you have to read the chat.
We're all gonna lose.
You have to scroll through and read.
Is people talking shit about me?
Yeah, we have to see who's playing shit about who. Yeah, scroll, read it for us. I can't read anything on the screen. I'm a noob streamer. I only have one monitor.
Fun to kick ass.
Hey, if we're all back here, then who's checking for customers? Who gives a fuck about customers? Yeah, who gives a shit? This is more important. What?
I'm dizzy.
What? Oh, crap. Ah! I didn't even hit. You have to find a game that I'm bad at, like soccer.
Oh yeah, rematch.
Let's film soccer.
Hey, you lost. It's my turn.
Finero wants a rematch.
I want
At least
that.
Steve is trying to do moves. You just smash buttons like
Obviously.
I know, right?
like a toddler.
We'll have to do a round robin. Let's do Ken.
I can't change my character. No fair. Ken is like the.
I'll play them. Blonde.
He's kind of like the metrosexual version of Ryu.
I was just gonna say he's kind of. Now you give me.
The bleach blonde.
What?
You bleach blonde.
Ugly.
He's on steroids, that's for sure.
Oh, they're all on steroids.
I'll be looser than that.
Not a single one of these characters is even remotely realistic.
Oh, they didn't see you guys playing.
Yeah, they do. That's true.
No, it's lagging, I guess.
That's because my phone is a piece of. And Time Warner. Or maybe.
I'm not getting up with that phone.
Vinny, don't be
You see-
killed.
Did you just get starting?
Oh, yeah.
Lagging. Died.
It's lagging because of his phone. No, I'm not. Still.
No, they're still around. Once this is.
Yeah, you see?
What?
I can't choose the same guy.
Sure.
Okay, I'll kick your
Let's
butt.
see. Do I have any new moves? So what can I do different?
Look, he's-
Tiger knee crush. I've done that. Tiger knee shot. Tiger genocide. That's right. A little insensitive. Ooh, I like that one.
Aw.
Let me kick
What?
your ass.
Wait, it's not. You're not dead yet.
What do you mean you're not dead yet? What do you mean you're not dead yet? Hadouken.
Choose me the same guy.
I mean, tiger.
Let me choose this.
This is gonna be better once it has sound. There's no sound right now, which sucks.
Ken is the name of this guy.
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
chat?
not this one. I want this one.
Anything
Oh,
good?
Lewis. Lewis's guy.
Yeah, I want
One
this.
second. All right.
Choose me.
Hit start.
I'm gonna kick his butt right now. He's wearing.
While Viniero was going to college and Steve was learning shit, I was sitting at home playing Street Fighter.
Right there. Yeah. Right.
You think that just because you choose my character that your button mashing is gonna do any better? Your button mashing.
Bring
Look
it
at the
on,
moves
dude.
list, by the way.
Huh?
It's not gonna help him. By the time I'm gonna.
I'll
press
look at the
three
moves
buttons.
list and I'll beat Lewis. Let's do it.
Bears a resemblance to.
Ooh,
Looks just like you.
I
Look at the kids. Look at the fat kid in the background. Just laughing at you. Just wow, Veneer, you did an uppercut. Do you know how you did the uppercut?
Block. You block by pressing back, by the way.
I don't know.
Veneer, tell me you're doing. Wait, she's actually winning.
Kicking your ass, though.
She's winning through not even.
Suka!
That's not a.
Again.
I'm trying.
Again.
Wait, who won?
I think she
Who
beat
won?
you. She beat you.
What the fuck? You have no health bar.
She beat you with no help.
You have no health bar.
The one who's making fun.
That is horseshit.
That guy is overpowered as fuck. Right here.
No, fuck the.
What? Nah.
Oh,
That's funny. That's funny.
fuck you. Goodbye. You cheating bastard. How the fuck does that happen? There's no health bar. That was a tie. Is there a pixel that I'm missing? This is 4K. I should be able to see. Oh, yeah.
Last one.
Wait, no, Veneer, you have another round. It's best of 3. Yeah.
Ah. Ah. What are they kids laughing about?
Look, that kid's getting picked on the right. No, seriously. Like, do you see that? The kid with the yellow backpack. almost as. Oh yeah, can you get it hidden? There, you finally got it hidden. What?
What was that?
Veneer, you hit pause. You cheater.
Start. There you go.
Take yours back. Now you obviously.
Joe, she's throwing it right back at you. All right, loser. Oh,
Okay,
that's
we're gonna
funny.
come back.
Good night, Veneer.
Good night.
Thank you for the fun.
We'll continue tomorrow.
Yeah, get some practice at home. Get rid of all that physics and chemistry bullshit. This is more important.
Let's see, Ken's.
Yeah, right. You're gonna beat my. You want to look at the moves?
Yeah.
What does this say?
Something in Russian.
Oh yeah, they're all cursing it. The spam master. They called Veneer the spam master.
Let me see. So, command list.
Ken,
Ken.
you know which one is punch and kick, right?
Yeah. You want to sit? No, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really help me much. All right, ready?
What the hell? I've been trying to do that the whole time.
This guy's moves, in years, right? This guy's moves do take like half of
What?
your HP.
We need to see Vanya for more upvotes. What's a Vanya?
No.
Oh, they're being creepers.
I think they're trying. do we really have to guess what that means?
Yeah. They think this is Twitch. They expect a camera above the head with the.
Aww. All right, here, Jason. I'm heading out. Now you're heading out. All right. Good night.
Good night.
See ya, Paul. Good luck. See ya. One of them's cleared, the other one's short of the ground.
That was totally worth it. I love this game. Wait, which one's shorted to ground?
SCL.
But do you think it's under the SMC or do you think it's in the Thunderbolt section?
It's got to be either the ISO or the SMC because it wasn't shorted to ground before I ran the wires. Oh shit, wait. What if... No, I did check that. I did check the balls and make sure they weren't shorted to ground. Let me disconnect the wire.
Let's see.
Why couldn't it just work?
Can you fix an 820-2262 for me? Hell no. That's ATI, isn't it?
supposed to be on a working board?
0.441, give or take
On
10.
both of them?
Yeah, give or take 10%. What do you get?
0.003.
Hmm.
And 8 ohms on the SMC and 5 ohms on the other side.
That's
I cleared one of the lines, the other line is still shorted.
yeah. That sucks.
Maybe you should take the ISL off again.
Let's.
I put the same ISL back.
Hmm.
Can that short one to ground?
Yeah,
itself?
absolutely. It happens every now and then. The thing. Are those attached to this?
What?
Those wires? Those are attached to the vias, right?
Yes.
Did you attach the vias to the balls yet?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, the vias are already attached to the balls, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because I was wondering if you cut it from there and just say, but that's already done. But yeah, I would take off the ISL. But after that, I would go home and come back tomorrow to fight another day.
Nope. 5 ohms short to ground.
Oh, you can't win them all, I'm afraid.
That's got to be still on the board right there.
It's still on the board.
It's got to be. Because that's the only thing that's connected right now. It's this connector, that connector, and the via.
Yeah.
Because this is disconnected, the wire's disconnected.
Let me see what this looks like under here. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's no headway to rip that out of the board and then attach the wire. Yeah, yikes. So that means that thing has to be somewhere in here. But
Still short at the ground somewhere. Sweet.
what if we offer Sonny a partial refund since we partially fixed it? Like we cleared SDA, now you get SCL. Is that acceptable warranty policy?
And we cut the appendix out, which is
Yeah, I mean we did most of it. He only has to do the last part, which is probably going to be really easy. What does chat say? Should we I think Sonny should get a partial refund here. I think that would be totally fair.
wait, does Sonny actually pay for them?
He probably sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Depends. He may have paid for this one. I support partial refunds, says Miles. To the game, says partial refund it is. So what I'm hearing from a lot of you is that partial refund is the way to go.
Ooh,
You found it?
I found another burn hole with traces running in it.
What kind of soft crap do they make these boards out of? Looks like roofing tar, says Leroy. How heavy are those UV light stations, you think? 1 pound?
About. They're really light. You don't have a scale, do you?
No. UV light. Do you think the fact that the 99% of the user base is male and that's hot pink is going to be bad for sales?
I don't think Clive has anything to do with it. He'd buy one.
I wonder how this is going to work out.
That's the two traces.
That's pretty. You can see it. Put multimeter on screen. I can't put Paul's meter on the screen, unfortunately. I don't have a way to do that. Can you read the value?
0.001. Still.
You don't have to read the value off the meter. The disappointment in his face and the camera should be enough. You can. There would be.
Well, it's not that side. It's the other side that's still hidden underneath this. I can remove this chip and capacitor, right? This
What?
is all Thunderbolt.
Yeah, get rid of all that stuff. The LT chip and then the capacitors around it, and that can all just get zoom. All right, finally got some more stuff added to the homepage. UV light curing station. New products. You're gonna need labels, screens, or cameras. Yeah, I got a mic stand for his desk too. I didn't really expect to be doing video of multiple stuff at a time. We'll figure something out. We are looking for a short circuit on the data line between the SMC, the ISL, and the battery. And we found it under this gaping hole by the Thunderbolt circuit.
Oh. Tipping my exact approval.
The adapter? Oh, the X-Acto knife, you mean?
Yeah, a little tip approval.
Why not use bench power supply then? Well, we know where it is. The thing is, if we run power into this type of short, it's going to mold all the layers together. So once it molds all the layers together, and then you're really screwed beyond all. Quick connect plugs for DC.
Hey, on-screen face detection multimeter.
Face detection multimeter. All right, now for a quick interruption from our sponsors. You can use coupon. Hey, it works?
Yep.
Okay, fuck message from sponsors. Wait, let me see? Face detection meter. So what do you get? I'll read it.
This is the top one, which is
Point.
SDA.
Wait, 0.6. That's a little high. Is the ISL still off the board?
Yes.
Okay, that explains it.
And this is the SCL.
Yeah, so without the ISL, it's going to be high. But that's good. That's the number's too high. That's good. Now you have to put the ISL on without burning the copper on your wire. You have a shield? Because that's a long wire.
I could fix it in the hole now. I could actually patch it across in the hole if I wanted to.
Damn.
Here, if you look at the hole here,
Yeah. That's a pretty picture.
here are the two lines that were shorted. This and this. That and that. And here's the continuation of them, that and that.
And you found them.
So I could just patch right through here with 2 wires, and the board would be fixed.
Well, let's see if you put the ISL back on if we get a green light. Green light and 12.56 volts on PP Bus G3 Hot would be splendid. But now back to spamming a word from our sponsors. Use coupon code WORKS before midnight tonight to get 7% off anything on store.rossmangroup.com. Be sure to check out some of our new products like this battery charging tool, the UV light curing station for solder mask, some of our conformal coating solder mask over here, or our iPhone battery quick connect that allows you to attach a DC power supply directly to your iPhone board. This over here allows you to connect a DC power supply directly to your iPhone motherboard. Our USB amp meter allows you to tell exactly how much power, amperage, and voltage that a device is drawing from either a DC power supply or a USB charger. You can check out this, which allows you to charge a battery from an iPhone 7, 7 Plus, 6S, 6S Plus, SE, 6, 6 Plus, 5S, 5C, 5, 4S, even goes down to the iPhone 4, works on some Samsung phones, some Xiaomi phones, Huawei, Op, Vivo, Mizu, Lenovo, ZTE, works on all sorts of phone batteries that I don't even know because it has Chinese symbols on it, and hell if I can read that stuff. Check out our ultra manly UV light curing station over here. Check this out. So you put your device into this hot pink, masculine, testosterone-filled UV light curing station, which has 36 watts of pure manliness. Do you think anybody's going to buy this even with my propaganda? It's being hot pink. 36 watts of hot pink
150 watts of
with a 99,
voltaginess.
yeah, with a 99% male demographic. Yeah, anyway. So this UV solder mask is what you would cover that hole with,
And
so
you
that
get free toe separators too.
free toe sep. Hey. So this thing over here at 649, what you do is you put this on the board, and then solder is not going to be able to get into it. So I mean, it's like, let's say you try to solder, it's not going to stick to anything around it, and it's also insulates it. It's an electrical insulator. So you would put this over a jumper wire if you're doing any type of fuckery like what Paul is doing here. If you don't want it to kind of move with time or anything like that, if you don't want it to move around, if you don't want it to get earned over. And the cool thing about this stuff is that it doesn't cure with heat, because they make some of this stuff that cures with heat, and that's shit, because when you start using hot air on a board after running something, you're just going to destroy the solder mass you put there. This stuff doesn't cure with hot air. It cures with ultraviolet light. Is that what UV ultraviolet?
Ultraviolet radiation.
Ultraviolet radiation. Just like what this kind young woman is putting on her fingers to dry her nail polish. Yeah. So you would put, after you use this on the board, you would then put the board into one of these little hot pink UV curing stations, and then all of that stuff would dry. Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff right here. 7% off if you use coupon code WORKS before midnight tonight. And back to our board repair here.
I'm gonna order something at 1201. Never planned.
I really didn't know that those things were hot pink until I actually received them. That's
Are they all hot pink, or did we get different colors?
they're all hot pink.
We got different color toe separators.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, they said this toe separators?
See, yeah. Those things that you get in the spa to keep your toes apart.
Wait, so should we include those for free, or should that be an optional, like an extra $2 add-on?
Toe relaxers. Yoga toes.
Oh my god. It would be amazing if this board works after all of that.
.475, .476.
That's a happy face. All right, so now the fun part is, it looks like you only have one wire going to the resistor, not two.
I disconnected it to try to
Ah.
troubleshoot it.
Give your board a pedicure today. I need toe separator, says Timothy Shell. My bad, bro. I didn't mean to keep those from you. Free shipping if you buy the toe separator, says Michael Nance.
No, aren't you getting complimentary cold cathode fluorescent drivers?
Cold cathode fluorescent drivers. Are those the bulbs?
No, the fluorescent backlight drivers that you were giving away. Don't you have more of them to give away?
I don't think so.
The old
Backlight.
backlight drivers?
Oh, the LP. The inverter boards for the A1181. Yeah, I've been throwing those into everybody's bags. If people bought the nozzles for the quicks, I was actually putting them in between two pieces of Samsung S2 glass to make sure they got there in one piece. Yeah, because I got to get rid of a lot of this crap. So I've been giving it away. It's not crap. I mean, did I say crap? I meant free gift. Free gift. You get a free A1181 inverter board with every order. If you buy from store.rossman Group at the right time. While supplies last.
Okay, moment of truth.
Is this going to go on fire?
MagSafe clicking in.
You're at 3.4 volts, though. Is that a regular MagSafe or a
This is a regular MagSafe.
HP MagSafe? What do you get?
I get green light. I get fan spin. I get quarter fan spin.
Wait. Eh?
This isn't an on-off. What is it? I get quarter fan spin.
Now, is it quarter fan spinning because the SMC got reballed too many times? Is it quarter fan spinning because the clock chip on the other side is messed up? Right, because it's right underneath Thunderbolt? Or is it quarter fan spinning because one of the traces that we dug through is important?
No, there's 4 traces that we disconnected. We know what 2 of them are.
Here's the thing. If there's a hole over here, it means corrosion was there. If corrosion was here, it means that corrosion was likely also here. And this little clock chip can cause quarter fan spin on this board. So it's either that, a random, or yeah, I would say either that, random short, fucked SMC from repeated reballing.
Oops.
Actually, I wonder if it's current sensing around the ISL. Let's see. Ahem. Camera. Let's see. That was a valiant effort. You did get a green light.
That hole would have looked awesome with the 4 long screw type wires across it.
Let's see. Do we get the standard 2 ohms over here? 3 ohms there. Yeah, lame. So that's not causing the quarter fan spin. Any short on an SO rail? No. Is CPU V-core pulsing as it turns on? Let's check that out. We get a... Oh, I forgot my charger is so burned up that I won't even... Really? There we go. Will you quarter fan spin for me? Okay. Let's see if we get CPU V-core on the pulses. Oh, that's... Let's change the range. Not coming on long enough for CPU V-core. Yeah, that seems pretty dead to me. Oh man,
Oh, that sucks.
that's painful. I do wonder if it. Man, I don't want to stay here any longer, but I do wonder if it's that stupid clock chip. That's a lot of work to do to give up.
It really is.
Do I want to try the clock chip? Maybe, yeah. It is right next to it. It is known for cause quarter fan spin. Do you have the donor 3115 here? I'm pretty sure we dug through something that's important.
I could try connecting those two other wires from
There's other which wires?
the two other traces that are in there that are unidentified.
Oh, what do you think they're for?
Your guess is better than mine.
This is kind of please broy to replace the clock chip. Paul, that was a very amazing effort. Win or lose, that took bravery and heart. Whoops. Move that in back into the place it's supposed to go. This was a really long stream with literally one board repair in it. That's sad. Yeah, but one board repair in like 2.5 hours. Yeah, actually, 3 hours and 21 minutes and one board repair. That's. Oh well. There was some good gameplay. That's crooked, but that chip is as crooked as the DNC. Alright, let's give it a second to cool off. I'm guessing it's those traces under that thing. Yeah, we'll save the reconnecting for tomorrow. A break must be had. You have gotten quite good at filleting these.
That's how I first made my own printed circuit boards.
Oh yeah, that's quarter fan spinning. That's some quarter fan spin. Alright. Womp womp. Next time's the charm. Can't believe you're still at it. I just took a snooze and thought you would have given up by now. Have class soon. Thanks for the stream. See you next time. And
That deserves a shot.
that does deserve some liquor. You don't have to drive home, right?
Nope.
I don't have to drive home, right?
Nope.
I suppose I ride a bike home. Does that count?
No.
Bikes are not driving, right?
It's not a motor vehicle.
It's not. So it's a motor vehicle. Yeah. No, that's not what I meant, Johnny, one bit. You know it. Ah.
Cheers.
For some reason, I care less about the board failure.
Yes.
I see how this works.
Board? What board?
Failure? What failure? Time to get a burrito. I want to see the rest. Tomorrow, maybe tomorrow if there's time, we'll continue fucking with this board, but it really depends because there's only I got to get a better place to put this thing. There's only so much time that could be spent on one piece of crap board. As interesting and as fun as it can be, only so much time. Does this have High Sierra with the root issue on it?
even try. Oh, that's friggin' CO.
That would be, yeah. Never update to the newest operating system. Let everybody else be the beta tester for Microsoft and Apple. That's what I would say. Okay, ultrasonic off. Should get a different lens for this that's a little wider, maybe. No. So that's it. And as always, I hope that you learned something. Right? Downright fierce. Spam repeatedly.